Hey, what is up, guys? You got Dom back again, bringing you another Pokemon Showdown live, and today we're gonna have Drampa as the start today. We have a Citrus Berry Berserk set, so the idea is you get under 50% the first time. Citrus Berry will let you get off a big hit, then you can just start roosting off, and it's got a decent amount of bulk, above decent actually. It's got a really good amount of bulk, so it can just keep spamming roost and getting the boost. Roost to get the boost, and then you just blast with Hyper Voice or Thunderbolt or Ice Beam. Really good coverage on this thing. I really like it. It's a really cool mon. We got Genesect, which is just for speed support. Kingdra, which is going to be our rain sweeper. Drampa, like I said, Tapu Koko's got the Thunder, U-turn, Dazzling Loom, Hidden Power, Ground, Expert Belt, just to catch the Marowaks on the switch. Pelipper is Scald, Roost, Defog, U-turn, and then we've got Delmise to get rid of our. Oh, we don't need Delmise to have Rapid Spin here. In fact, I think I might change Delmise into something else that is offensive in the rain, and for the life of me, I can't think of something that would be good here. We can just go like Mega Gyarados or something like that. Yeah, let's just go Mega Gyarados. We'll go Crunch, Waterfall. I really like the Taunt set lately. Taunt DD, and we want to be jolly, so we outspeed stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and grab one. Sorry about the chaotic entrance. In fact, I should have just probably kept Delmise and then changed Pelipper's item to, Pelipper's last move into Hurricane. But that's fine. We're going to go ahead and lead off with, actually Gyarados leads off really nicely here. Like, I'm pretty sure it just sets up and wins. Given the chance. So what we're going to do here is actually lead with Drampa. Yeah, he leads with this thing, so I'm expecting this to be Zard Y, so I'm just gonna go for the Thunderbolts. He's actually Zard X. So we're gonna get a terrible. Oh my gosh, we get the para. I'm just gonna write for a Hyper Voice here. He's actually still faster than me. Wow, that's a new paralysis mechanics for you. That's fine though. We can go ahead and bring out our Gyarados and go for a Dragon Dance. I think we should just Mega Evolve right now. I think that's the best option here, because he shouldn't really be able to do anything to me. And then I can taunt him later if he wants to go into Lomomola, then I can taunt that. We don't have the substitute, so you can just spam Scald, unfortunately, so there is the potential for the burn, but I'm just going to DD up here. So he's going to DD up alongside me, and we're just going to we'll go for the Waterfall here. Knock him out. Get this thing out of my face. Being sub DD would also be really good here, because that sets up on a Lomomola fairly easily. Lomomola is going to come out, and we're just going to go for the taunt here. She's going to go for a Toxic, and I'm just going to start spamming Crunch. Easy 2-hit KO. Good lord. No burn, please. Please, no burn. Ah, no burn. Beautiful. We'll just go for the Crunch. Hit this Bisharp here. No defense drop, because that would have really sucked. Sucker Punch isn't really something I'm worried about. We can just go for this. Still totally fine. I'm not gonna actually go for the Crunch here, just because I don't expect him to go for the Toxic again. He's probably gonna. Oh, he does go for the Toxic. Okay. It's fine though. We're putting huge holes in this team. And I'll just go for another Crunch, knock out a Lomomola. That's one problem gone. And I'm pretty sure, barring Scarf Tapu Lele, it's a snack wrap. So unfortunately we had to sack Drampa at the beginning there. He's gonna get his rocks up here. That's fine. We'll just go for another Waterfall to play. Let's go for a Crunch in case he goes into Lottie. So he goes back into Bisharp. And now we'll go for another Crunch. Sucker Punch is not going to be able to knock us out, but now we're going to be going down to the Toxic. I should have taunted the Lomomola. I don't know what I was thinking. And here I think we're free to pretty much just bring in Pelipper. So he's going to bring in a Tapu Lele. We will go down to a Psychic 100%. But we can just bring in our Tapu Koko after that. We'll just fire off a Scald here. He goes for Hidden Power Fire, I guess, expecting the Genesect to come in, but this certainly puts him in range of Surf from Kingdra 100%. So we'll just go for the U-turn here. On this Hippowdon. Get Kingdra out here. We've got 6 more turns of rain, so I'm pretty sure this is GG. We'll just go for a Surf. Yeah, just Surf, even if he chooses to go out in a Lottie, we'll have to drop a Draco, but if he decides to stay in, then yeah, Lottie's gone. If he decides to sack Lottie, I mean, if he decides to switch out into Tabu Lele, then, I mean, it's not a big deal. We can just go right for Surf right after that, and he'll be getting pummeled by Surfs with his Lottie, so I'm expecting Lottie to come in here, actually. And I'll just drop a Draco, and unless we miss, yeah, I mean, all you're doing is taking an extra Surf now. I've still got 4 more turns of Rain, buddy. Yeah, that's decent damage. I could even go for an Ice Beam if I really wanted to. But I think I need to keep this thing around. Well, no, I don't really need to. I do have the Genesect in the back. We'll just go for the Ice Beam. No freeze, but he's going to go for his own Draco, knock out Kingdra. That is fine. He's going to get knocked out by his Life Orb, and let's go ahead and bring out our Genesect. Yeah, we'll just bring out Tapu Koko. And we'll go for a nice crisp Thunder. And if he's Scarfed, then we're going to... I'm pretty sure he is Scarfed. But if he is, I'm pretty sure Psychic... I don't know, does it knock me out? Yeah, it probably does. Yeah, it definitely does. So we're going to hit that Thunder. Not quite going to be able to knock him out. He's going to go for his Psychic. So I guess he was Specs. And we can bring out Genesect now. And go right for this nice, super effective Iron Head. GG. So we played kind of bad that first turn prediction with Drampa. I really thought that was going to be wide just because I haven't really seen X a lot, but I should have looked at the composition of his team a little bit closer. But yeah, we'll try and get Drampa to do a little bit more work this time. Again, Drampa looks like it's going to be pretty useful here. Magnezone will be kind of a problem, but I think we can just lead Genesect fairly freely here, and we can just U-turn if he chooses to go out into his Magnezone. We do have to watch out for it though. So this is the freest U-turn I've ever seen in my life. So he brings in his Landorus, and Landorus doesn't, I mean, 29% is pretty decent damage, like I can't lie. And we can bring out probably Pelipper now. Alternatively, we could go into Drampa. Let's go Pelipper here, and just fire off a Scald. He doesn't have switch-ins to a Scald at all. And I'm pretty sure these don't run Hidden Power Electric. I mean, he could if he's having a lot of trouble with Rain, but... I could alternatively U-turn, but like, he doesn't have a switch in the Scald again, like I said. Like, even though we have kind of low special attack, Rain boosted Scald plus the potential for burn is always nice. Come on, buddy. What you gonna do? Honestly, I hope he stays in, because if we can get rid of this thing early, especially if this is like Rock Polish, this could destroy me late game. Absolutely destroy me. Like, we'd have to keep Drampa at full health and then Revenge Guild if it was indeed Rock Polish. So he actually stays in and lets me get off a Sludge, knock this thing out with Scald. So he goes for a Sludge Wave, which actually did a lot of damage, but we still got 6 turns of Rain up left. And we can always bring this in after the Rain goes away. You know, just on a free switch in, or like if one of our mons go down. He's gonna bring out Mimikyu actually, and I'm gonna go for the U-turn, expecting him to SD. He actually goes for the play ref, unfortunately, and misses. So I'm haxing these guys so badly right now. I'm haxing them so badly. Yeah, he's just gonna forfeit. I don't blame him for that. Ooh, this team is ugly, ugly. I think we should lead off with probably Genesect, because it's kind of like a no risk, high reward. So we're gonna get our special attack boost, but I'm still just gonna U-turn out here. And I'm expecting a Z Hypnosis probably, so I'm just gonna let Drampa go. If he goes for the Thunderbolt, then yeah, we eat it up. If he goes for the Z Hypnosis, then I mean, it's a Drampa. We'll just go for the Ice Beam here, I guess, expecting the Marowak. He actually brings in Skarmory. Interesting, that still does a lot of damage, holy crap. We'll go for the Thunderbolt here in case he does choose to stay in. He goes into Marowak though, good play. He gets his boost, and I'm just gonna roost here. If he Shadow Bones, then I can just sit here and keep roosting until I get all my boosts. He gets up his rocks though. Good play on his part. I'm gonna go for the roost again. I really want him to go for, okay, he goes for a knockoff and knocks off my Citrus Berry, leading me to believe that he is not the Club Blues. That did not do anything. He's gonna go for the Wisp. He's left, he's dead. How do we play around this? Then going out into Kingdra here is actually kind of fine. Alternatively, we can just keep roosting up. can get chip damage off with Ice Beam. Because like if he does choose to switch out, he doesn't really have a switch into this, and I don't know if fire types can get frozen or not. I'm confused about the mechanic about that, but like the more I Ice Beam him, the higher the chances of him being frozen, if indeed you can freeze them. And we're doing more to him than he's doing to us too. And he doesn't really have a good switch into an Ice Beam. Like I guess Mimikyu is fine. He can go for the play rough from there. Scarm, I mean I have the Thunderbolt for Scarm. Tapu Lele will probably take like not too much from it. That might actually end up being what he decides to do. Yep, Tapu Lele, and he's just gonna go for the Moonblast and knock us out because we don't really have a switch into that. I'm just gonna stay in and go for the Hyper Voice though, just in case. So we're gonna get our Berserk boost and we can get off a nice meaty Hyper Voice, bring him down to 7%. We're gonna go down to Burn there, and what this allows me to do is probably bring out Genesect. Just because I'm positive he cannot speed me, and again we can just go for a nice, I can even go for Iron Head if I really want to, but I'm just gonna go for a U-turn. If he chooses to bring something else in, then it's gonna get walloped. If he chooses to leave this in, then we get to knock it out. I might even go for Flamethrower just in case he chooses to go out into his Skarmory, or maybe even Ice Beam. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just U-turn. That's still the best play. I gotta click U-turn 1,000 times because, well, we didn't make any other choices, but lately Showdown has just been like the first thing you click, even if you click cancel several times, it still chooses the first thing. And it's been lagging a lot like that lately, so it's pretty frustrating. He's taking a little bit of time though, so, I don't really know what play he's thinking about going to. Like his only potential switch into this are going to be Skarmory, which is kind of reckless considering he will die to any move I want to go for. Marowak, yeah, is the most likely play, and he's going to eat that up pretty nicely. But this time I'm going to bring in Kingdra, just because he has literally no switch ins to a Surf. Mimikyu is his best answer to that. I'll go for a nice Life Orb Surf and knock this man out. Marowak is a huge problem. Like, it's probably one of the best mons to come to this generation, I think. Like, after everything has been banned, like all the broken stuff is banned, like Pheromosa, Tapu Lele, etc., Genesect, Lando Eye, Marowak's going to be still sitting here, and it's going to be so good. Which is, it makes sense though, because think about it, if you had a Ghost Fire type that had the potential to have like close to 600 attack right off the bat in lower tiers, like that thing has almost no switch-ins. I can't really think of a single thing that can like handle Marowak defensively in the low tier. I'm probably like missing over like one really obvious one, but I can't think of it right now. I think he's I don't know. I'm faster than everything anyway, so I really can't afford him to like get up in SD and just Z power splat. Yeah, Z splash. I used that the other day. So the disguise is going to be broken. I have to stay in here, I think, and sack this. He's gonna knock us out with the play rough, but what we can do is bring out our Pelipper. Should be able to live a play rough. We are max defense, and just go for a Scald here. I really want these rocks away, but I really need to get rid of this thing first. Alternatively, I can also bring in the Tapu Koko or the Genesect after this and just revenge kill it there. And as long as Pelipper is healthy, we'll always have an answer to the Marowak. Yeah, we eat up that Shadow Claw easily. And we get the burn. Beautiful. So we're definitely going to go down to it, but we have to roost because otherwise we're just going to, you know, die to rocks anyway. So that's going to go down, but what I'm going to do now is bring out my Tapu Koko, I want to say, and just start spamming Thunder. Or Hidden Power Ground. I say Hidden Power Ground just because if he does choose to stay in and sack this, which I mean is probably his best play in all honesty, but if he brings in the Marowak, I do need to have the 2-hit KO on him from this range and not the Thunderbolt into Hidden Power Ground because it'll still force me out, so I have to go for Hidden Power Ground here. So he chooses to go for a Shadow Sneak. That's not going to do very much to him, but I'm just going to go for the Hidden Power Ground again anyway. Unfortunately, Tapu Koko is pretty low now, and he's actually within range of the Sucker Punch after this next Shadow Sneak, I'm pretty sure. Which is unfortunate. We played this pretty badly, I'm not gonna lie. So we've got one more turn of rain, so that means we can get off a thunder. I don't know if he's gonna bring in Absol and risk his Absol like that. That'd be kind of a weird play. I actually see Marowak coming out here more likely. Being more likely. But on the bright side, if Skarm chooses to come in, then we can just bring in Gyarados and we can set up a DD and I believe one from there. Gyarados is just functioning really, really nicely in this metagame. So I'm just going to go right for a Hidden Power Ground here. She's actually Scarfed. Interesting. So what I'm going to do is bring out Genesect. We get the special attack boost and I'm just going to fire off an Ice Beam, I guess. Alternatively, I could just U-turn. I don't know if that'll knock him out though. 415. Yeah, we'll just go for the Ice Beam. She brings in Skarmory. Not quite gonna knock it out, but it does enough. I kind of want to go hard in the Gyarados here and taunt him and go ahead and set up. I think that's what I have to do. Perfect. Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is Mega Evolve and go for the taunt on his Willow. Because if he goes hard in the Circuitry, that's a wild man's play. There we go, and then we can get up the DD, and we'll be faster than everything, so barring him having, like, that knockoff Will-O-Wisp. Alright, perfect. And that's GG. That's how you set up a clean Gyarados sweep. Clean Gyarados sweep. He was Rocky Helmet, but that's not going to matter, because Sucker Punch will not be able to knock us out. We will be able to just go for a crunch on every single thing. Max, oh crap. I really thought we were faster than that, good lord. We just choked. We just choked. Talked all that bullshit, and we just choked. Fuck. I guess I'll just spam Ice Beam. Damn it, man. I thought it was 281, not 291. Oh well. So I guess the play there would have been DDing twice and not just knocking out the Skarmory. I mean, he could have had Whirlwind, I guess, and it probably did in all honesty. Man, I got so confident for no reason. Part of me kind of wants Splash Plate or something on, not Splash Plate, the a Water Drive thing, but having Scarfish is really nice, but Marowak is a huge problem for this team. And it's weird because we have 3 water types. He just played really well around that, so GG. GG, my dude. We'll grab another one. What kind of time we're looking at? 17 minutes, 32 seconds, so we can probably grab one more. Oh, this team looks like it's actually going to probably end up being pretty annoying. Actually gonna probably be pretty. I like how I said that there. Poor El Nico Ni. Don't know what that means, but hello to you too, my good friend. Or dude, I don't know. We'll lead off with Drampa here. He's gonna lead off with his Sableye. I'm just gonna spam Ice Beam because I can always freeze this thing if I want to. A frozen Sableye is a good Sableye. Swagger. This is allowed again? Are you freaking kidding me? That's stupid. That's actually stupid. Whose idea was it to leave that in this game? We'll double out into Tapu Koko though, and the Primarina, and we can just go right for a Thunder. If we miss, so be it, but we're gonna knock that thing clean out with the Thunder. Primarina's gone. That Fairy was actually gonna be a pretty big problem for us because Gyarados didn't really have anything to hit that with, nor Kingdra. And I kind of want to just Dazzling Gleam because we do live a Psyshock. And then I'll Dazzling Gleam into U-turn. That way we still have an answer to the Sableye. Ooh, nice 87%, that's not bad. Luster Purge, I have never seen anyone use Luster Purge offensively. We'll just go for the U-turn here though, knock out Latios. And I'm going to bring, I think Pelipper in. I think it's safe to bring Pelipper in now. He'll probably just go into Dragonite, but what we'll do there is we'll just U-turn out into probably Genesect. Because we are in the rain, so even if he does decide to DD in my face, Fire Punch, we probably love a Fire Punch. I'm just going to U-turn. Oh, excuse me, U-turn here. Leaf Blade is not going to do anything to us. I do not care about that. We'll bring in our... Yeah, Genesect should be fine here. Alternatively, Drampa could be cool. I don't really have anything to fear from Decidueye though with Genesect though, so I'm just gonna bring this thing out and go right for a boosted Iron Hit. I think is my best play because we are max attack. Ooh, Brave Bird. And now we can just go for another Iron Head. If he chooses to go into his Zard, it's not really that big of a deal. It actually is a huge deal. What am I talking about? So he does choose to bring in Charizard, so what I'm going to do here is go hard into Kingdra, I want to say is my play. Now we go hard Gyarados. That way we get the Intimidate drop as he's actually Zard Y. Eat up that Flamethrower. And I'm actually going to stay in normal form and go for a Waterfall. And yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best play. Sableye is going to come out, and I really want to taunt this. Mold Breaker taunt. What do we do here? I guess we bring Pelipper back out. Because this is a normal Sableye, and this thing is going to be a freak. Oh my gosh, why didn't I stay in with Gyarados? And I forgot all about the fact that Prankster doesn't work on me anymore. I'm just going to go for a Scald here. Hope that I get the burn. As I do get the burn, he's just going to knock off my Damp Rock. Fine play on his part. And I'm just going to go for another Scald. In fact, I'm going to U-turn on his Recover. Or if he... Yeah, he'll always go first unless he goes for knockoff again. So if I go first and I get this U-turn and make contact with it, then I'm going to end up going into Gyarados. If he does go first, then regardless, we can still go into Gyarados. So yeah, we should be fine here. Yeah, he's just gonna forfeit there. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We weren't really able to like make Drampa do too much, but it was there on the team, and its bulk and its coverage allowed it to kind of put pressure on the team, as well as getting the Berserk boost. When it gets really low, it lets it kind of get like a revenge hit off before it dies sometimes. And if it's not doing enough to like knock it out, then you can just roost up and just get multiple Berserk boosts. So it's really, really cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Y'all have a great day. Peace. Oh, leave a like and subscribe. Bye.